Well, YouTube, I showed you this before and I basically took it apart a little bit. Now I'm going to actually fully take it apart today for the hell of it, because I'm bored and it'll take my mind away from other things and just clear my head a bit. So what the hell's wrong with fiddling around with technology regardless of the situation. Battery obviously out. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Tuesday not a bad morning actually. It's a little cooler today, so doing things in my workshop area is a little cooler for me. It's not 39 degrees like it was before. Okay, so take that back plate off, take the RAM out. I'm just going to basically strip it down for components really. I'll also show you what the inside of the guts of the G4 looks like. I was thinking of reconditioning it, but I don't know. I don't know whether it's worth my time really. I'll just strip it down to parts, I guess. There we go. In any case, I could get a drive for it, but I don't see the point. I don't know. I mean, I could probably find the right buyer if I on eBay or something like that. But it's not a big issue. Shit. So, screws. Bird. Let's see. I probably would have to get one with a single super drive. I might see if I can get a better one next time, but I mean, I was just basically going with whatever I could find really. Let's see. I don't know, fundamentally most Macs come apart pretty easily. Well, I mean in any laptop really, it depends. As long as you know the specs and you know how to take it apart. Let's okay, so this should lift up. Should. Yep. There's a couple of screws that I missed. Probably is one or two just. Oh, I'm just more taking it apart for curiosity than anything else. I can probably use the parts at some point. Nope. Didn't get it. What the hell? It should lift straight off logically. Oh, no. Well, it's just teaching me generally how to take it apart anyway. See here. What those ones? These other ones on the other side. Should logically lift up somehow. Just double check I didn't miss any screws that I can see. Probably have to get something between. Let's see here.
You shut the door, did you?
Yeah, I did. Just that's getting a bit cold. To be truthful. Sorry, I'm just recording a video at the moment for this.
Well, you can go on here.
Yeah.
Right, I'll come and take it in, Joyce. When I come back, we'll do that, right?
Yeah. Well, that's right. Actually, that's probably the latch. It's attaching to it actually. Oh, there we go. Which comes apart. Right, so that obviously comes up like that. Oh, yeah, okay. Make it work. screws in there will possibly be related to it. So let's see. Oh, that sounded good or bad. Oh no, that's okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we have access to the inner part of it, as you can see, which is a case of prying up things a little bit from the keyboard. I may just keep this apart for the factor of me wanting to replace this drive at some point. So, let's see. It actually doesn't sit too badly. Well, actually not that hard to take apart once you get the initial bits and pieces of it. So let's see here. Got the keyboard connector here. This area here, which obviously just clips off. And this needs replacing. So at some point I may end up replacing that. I just wanted to actually take it apart to see how difficult it was to take apart, really. I mean, you got the inner board and everything else and all the other stuff that's inside. But, I mean, I probably won't go into in-depth detail pulling it apart today, but I will definitely take that as a note to be able to pull it apart and access hard drive. Might be able to even find a larger hard drive for it too. Keyboard and everything else, track pads, everything else works on it. The only thing that does not work on it is the unfortunately the only other part that does not work is this, which needs to be replaced obviously, which looks like it's actually got some other components attached to it, so I'm going to have to actually Google that. I'm not going to Google that, but I'll eBay it and I'll just double check exactly what drive goes into here. So maybe I can recondition it and resell it. Screws, parts. It's not that hard to take apart, to be truthful. It's just screws on the side area, back area, then it's just a bit of prying up of this area. But once getting that together should be fairly simple. Should be a fairly simple job regardless of the situation. So. Yeah, no, looks good. So, I mean, that's basically that. So, I mean, that's just taking apart to get to this and these. Those are two main things I want to get to. Basic that part, which that part's a separate part anyway. They do the whole keypad and everything else and training components. So the only thing I have to replace in this entire thing is that, really. So that comes up, assuming, yep. So that comes up from the connectors to the motherboard. That one there. Aside for a second. And it's a case of one, two, no, hold on. Back to that, or is it just? No, actually it's a case of one screw for that specifically. So hold on a second, I'll just restart the video so I can redo this. Hold on a second. Shit, I'm done. Okay, so back for another 14 minutes. Okay, sorry, I just had to restart my camera because it only records in 14-minute intervals. So, it's a case of taking these clips up. As you can see, that, I think it's one screw, no, it's 1, 2, it's attached to it, yes it is, 1, 2, 3, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 screws I think is involved in taking that out. But I will not take that out until I actually have a spare super drive or a new super drive to go in there. Let's have a look. Certified. Manufacturer comply with DHHS rules. I actually have to get the brand name of it and have look that up and everything else. So basically that was taking apart a Mac to strip it to the keyboard level pretty much. So pretty good. That's actually pretty good in the sense of being able to take it out. It's just these 3 clips. That right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws there. I don't think there's any other screws on this side, but I can't see any. If there is, no, I can't see any. So yes, just taking those out. Once you take those out, pull the super drive out and put a new one in. Taking hard drives. Wonder whether I can put a better hard drive in there. So basically, this is just me mucking around and, you know, stripping down, not stripping down, but well, almost like stripping down. It was just a combination of me stripping it down as well as looking at the components and everything else for the inside. But pretty much that connects everything. The super drive, which is good. That is, what is that? That is the speaker. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it on that one. For the moment, I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to pretty much the plan in my mind was to strip this drive out, see if I can grab a new one, and maybe recondition it. I mean, I was going to go for a full strip, but I thought, no, fuck it. It's not actually as difficult as I thought it was going to be, so that's fine. I've had some laptops, literally, you have to strip things down to the bare bones to get to certain components. So, that's RAM for it anyway. I'm going to keep that RAM there. And I'll strip out that. I'll strip the guts out of that. I'll strip the drive out and put a new one in. Obviously, I need a new battery online. I don't know whether I can. Maybe not. As you can see, screens, everything else, not any technology. It seems to be working nicely. So. And it's actually not that difficult to take apart. So, rudimentary screws are pretty much a couple of long ones at the back. It's like 4 long ones. And the rest are basically tapered around the side. Then you got the ones in the surrounding areas on the back. That's if you want to get, I'm assuming that's for getting components out of the system as well. But I took it off anyway because I figured it was somehow attached. Just gotta remember, just put all the screws back in when I'm finished. But yeah, no, it should be fairly good and simple. I'll do what I want to do with it. So I just need to replace this drive, obviously. I have to find another dead G4. Either have to find another dead G4 or buy one off eBay. Which eBay is a great source of parts and things of that nature. So if you're after that type of stuff, it's definitely a good source of it. Yeah, look at that. So let's have a look. Since I know this works anyway, I think I'll just go with taking that drive out and pretty much trying to replace that drive for the moment. For the moment, that's going to be my little project to get this up and running. I don't know, I may even end up using this as something for my writing and something maybe possibly resell it. I don't know at this point. It depends on my frame of mind. So stay tuned. I'll probably end up updating this at some point. I have to actually get a drive for it, so I thought I'd strip it apart to see exactly what's involved with getting it back together and taking it apart and stuff and things like that. So we can pretty much see screws combination. So Yeah. No, that's pretty simple to do. Alright, okay. Thank you, YouTube. Stay tuned. I've got more videos that are coming up. Repairs, otherwise taking apart type stuff. I don't know what they're all involved. I don't know. I was going to work on my nephew's computer, but he uses it so much that it's almost impossible to get access to it at times. So, 8 gigabytes. Manufactured to Apple specifications. Warranty void if removed. So what I will do is I'm going to get my hands on drive for that, pretty much. Anyway, thank you very much, YouTube. Stay tuned. I got more coming up, obviously. I was thinking I hadn't done one on taking apart a controller, Xbox controller. I have taken them apart before and I have put them back together in good working order and everything else. I have done some wireless ones over time. Haven't done the wired ones so much. Yeah, that's my next plan that I'm going to be going with. Probably show you exactly how to take one of those apart, what's involved. Mod chips, I don't know. I never really mucked around with them much, so I don't know how I would go with them in that sense of things. I mean, might be reason. I'm not too bad with soldering and stuff. I mean, you know. Anyway, stay tuned, and got more coming up after this, obviously. So thank you very much, YouTube, and I hope you enjoyed my video.